In this week's segment of North Dakota Outdoors, Mike Anderson tells us about a couple of non-game bird species that biologists have been tracking for the last few years on their feeding, migration, and wintering grounds.
It's not uncommon for North Dakota Game and Fish Department biologists to put GPS or satellite transmitters on big game, upland game, waterfowl, and fur bears in North Dakota for research purposes. In the last few years, biologists have been tracking a couple of non-game species too.
We have two projects now where we're tagging grassland birds. The first is on long-billed curlews, so that's a large shorebird that nests in far southwestern North Dakota. Another project is on western meadowlarks, our state bird.
Since 2022, biologists have fitted 11 long-billed curlews and 11 western meadowlarks with transmitters.
The full life cycle of these grassland birds is so important because we need to be looking at where these birds are spending the rest of the year, and what's happening on wintering grounds or during migration could be impacting these populations.
Biologists are also collecting critical information about habitats these birds use during their breeding season in North Dakota.
So these grassland nesting birds are coming back to the same areas that they nested the previous year. So it's really important that we maintain grasslands, that we maintain ranching. You don't see a meadowlark unless there's cattle there usually, so it's really important that we keep grasslands on the landscape.
And where do these birds go for the winter?
Most of the meadowlarks are going to eastern Nebraska and eastern Kansas. We know from the data we're collecting from these tags that the meadowlarks are coming back in about mid-April.
Unlike North Dakota's state bird, which has demonstrated a troubling slide in numbers over the years, the curlew migrate even farther for winter to parts of Texas and central Mexico.
The western meadowlark is slowly declining, about 1% per year, but we know even from the public, people don't see meadowlarks like they used to. Long-billed curlews are doing okay, but yeah, they're another grassland nesting bird that have definitely declined over the years.
This is Mike Anderson in the North Dakota Outdoors.